Scram, McFly. We're checking out the Scene Snobs.
Dude, what's up, man? I need your help.
Yeah, what's going on, Mick? How can I help you?
Well, I just found out in May I have someplace really big to go, and I'm really big. I need to get smaller and slimmer.
Well, I've heard that there's something that could help you, not only throughout your weight loss journey, but also tracking and creating better habits for you and your future going forward.
Well, I'm going to see Taylor Swift in May. I can't go looking like this. Tell me the secret.
Well, my friend, the secret is Noom, and Noom will help you unlock your secret to a more healthy lifestyle to make better choices and moving forward in your life.
I love it. I got to definitely try this Noom. Supposedly, they have daily life lessons, personal coaching sessions, support groups, tracking systems, and more. And they're not going to tell you what you can or can't eat because they don't believe in good or bad foods. Instead, they're going to give you the knowledge and the wisdom to make informed choices that fit your lifestyle and maybe help you look a little bit better and feel a little bit better for Tay-Tay.
Little bit. It's all Noom for the Tay-Tay.
Well, go head down and hit our affiliate link below if you want to try and look good for whatever reason. All right, everybody. Let's start this show, shall we?
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast, everybody. It's Tuesday night, and we feel all right, and we're both here. Mick the Madman, and of course, Casey Manhattan. Oh, wait. Reverse that. Mick Manhattan and Casey the Madman.
My goodness, that was almost as effective as if I had the read earlier for the last thing we just did.
Listen, it's fly by the seat of your pants, embrace absurdity. That's how we roll here.
And believe me, these puppies are on fire.
Guys, welcome to another wonderful Tuesday night. We thank you for joining us. We're going to have a little bit of fun, talk a little smack, get heroin. I just want to clear that up.
No, we don't. We stopped the heroin talk, remember?
No, we can talk about it, but we can't talk positive about it.
Oh, yeah, not anymore.
Like, I don't love heroin anymore or anything.
Not trying to shoot smack into these eyeballs.
Oh, man, let's say hey to everybody. George G3 is here. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Tuesday night is a snobby night.
Kathleen.
Hey, Kathleen, appreciate that. What happened to Casey? He's been replaced with Jane.
The man they call Jane.
No, technically, you could say Casey was replaced by Casey.
Yes, the man they call Casey.
Yeah, that's right. Your Noom commercials are terrible. I love them.
Good. That's what we're going for.
I'm all for the compliment. Thank you. So, it's a pretty crazy day. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing very well. Yeah, been super busy, but loving it. I had a fantastic time last night playing with our friends over at FSF Popcast, doing the Star Wars RPG night. So that was a blast.
Very cool.
But yeah, I've actually been all right. Not as great as I could be, because I was looking at tickets for Tay-Tay, who's coming up, and Mick, for some of us, those concert tickets are pretty expensive.
I like how you prefaced it with some of us. You son of a bitch.
Just saying. There's some of us who maybe did the Capital One pre-enrollment so I could sit in line in a queue and see if I could buy them, only to find out there's no way that with my daughter's birthday and Christmas coming up, could I even pretend to afford those right now?
Oh, I'm right there with you, pal. You know what my kids are getting for Christmas?
Cole?
The paper inside of shoe boxes.
Hey, that's pretty good, man. Well, you could get him some meat from down at the plant.
Sorry, buddy. Mommy's got to go see Taylor. The prices are ridiculous, and Casey is jumping right into it. I was hoping we'd at least talk about Russia bombing Poland or, Pete Davidson's 9.5-inch penis.
Okay, firstly, all of that is way too serious, all right? I don't want to discuss anything that has to do with the real world right now, aside from the fact that Tay-Tay concert tickets are insane, and we'll get into all of the ins and outs of that. And then, I'm down. We can talk about Pete Holmes or whatever, the other Pete Davidson.
The other Pete.
I mean, that's a huge schlong. And I mean, as someone who is, I'm not well endowed, but I'm not 9.5 inches. I don't know what I would do with 9.5 inches. I feel like at some point you start to you pass out. I feel I would pass out.
I zoned out for a second and then just heard penis. Well,
sounds about right. Welcome to Tuesday.
Both have one.
Yes. It is an appendage that is an addition to the male genitalia of moi.
And I'm telling you, some of us have a huge one.
Yeah. Mick's is giant.
No, mine has been worn down to the nub.
It's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I told you have to stop grinding it against things. It's not.
I'm just like see a wooden post and I'm like, yeah.
It's like right back, guys.
It's like a cat with a cat scratcher. It's just like kind of rubbing as much as I can on it all over. It's exactly. Worn down. John says, I don't like any artist enough to pay that much. I know inflation is ridiculous and they're trying to make up for the 2 years of no touring. But for the love of Crom, that's ridiculous. Crom, why have you forsaken me?
Yeah, see, you're all about Crom, and I'm sitting here going, man, Jobu fucked us.
That's not who?
Jobu from Major League.
I thought you said Bon Jovi. I was going to say, you need to shut your mouth.
No, that's he's a small Jersey deity. I'm talking about a big dude.
That's very fair. All right. Listen. Yes. Are the Taylor tickets insane? It's not her fault. She doesn't set the ticket price. You got to blame Ticketmaster for that.
Oh, I'm going to blame her for being that popular and not doing more shows. That's exactly how I can blame her.
I don't blame her for that either, because you know what? She's her own person. She does her thing. Good on her.
Yeah, I get. Okay, so she's an artist, whatever, and she only wants to play close, intimate shows in stadiums with all of her fans.
Listen, she would be playing too many things if she didn't play stadium. Like she's so big, she has to play stadiums.
I mean, I get it. I understand. And honestly, I'm also there's jealousy because if we could get a stadium sold out, I mean, I'd want that. That's
right there with you, pal.
The Scene Snobs Stadium Series event.
I 1,000% would love it if we could sell out a stadium. Yeah, for sure. I will take a brewery for right now.
Yeah, no, that'd be a great start. If we could fill a coffee house, that'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, we do pretty good when we have the rooms and the panels, but they're definitely not there for us.
No, that we just pretend they're there for us because we're there early. We get to watch everyone come in and go and wave at people, and they wave back sometimes.
Yeah. Kathleen says she has to feed her cats. It's true. She got to take care of them cats.
That's funny. That's usually an excuse I use to not go outside.
That's fair, too. I will tell you that as far as Taylor's tickets are concerned, okay, I know I put it out on Facebook, but yes, I got tickets. Well, my wife got tickets.
Yes.
And I just happen to be going.
Well, by proxy, you have tickets.
Scene Snobs Tour 2024, I believe. I would love it. We're gonna announce our candidacy for president.
As soon as we get that musical episode under our belt, John, it's a go.
I will sing right now.
Yeah, but now, I mean,
you'll do me. Great. I'm here. I'm the one you want to see.
Oh, we'll definitely get sued. That was way too close.
That wasn't even changed. Like I just literally just changed the word. Like that was you just said close, and I'm like, that was.
This is the same thing. Yeah,
it was a little too much.
It was maroon. Is what it was.
No, yeah, for sure. Listen. We need somebody who will write the lyrics for us, and nobody seems to want to do it, so it's not my fault.
Well, we could probably. I feel like I should be lyric writing, and then working with whomever will be scoring it, because I got plans, I got stuff.
We
need to timeline this and see. We got to break this out. All I need from you is to help me timeline how we want to put this series together and what story you want to tell with it, and I'll score this thing better than Lin-Manuel Miranda.
You write it. I'm busy. I'm busy. Go ahead. If you want to take it on, I will sing. You have to have me as a part because it is the Scene Snobs musical.
It's not going to work without you. Oh my God! What if we have a stand-in? We do this.
Only a Broadway actor will I accept as a stand-in. only.
Done. I want Leslie Odom. I'm working.
He's
for
about to be in
this
a new
moment.
Knives Out movie.
Oh, he's too huge. Dang. All right.
I don't know. You need to get like a really get Josh Gad.
Yeah.
That works. I feel like that works.
That'd be good.
But he has to do it like his character Bear Claw from New Girl.
Well, the thing is, you're so different in just your voices alone that it'd be hilarious to be like, Josh, I need you to go as high as you possibly can.
Just murder it. Just the best there's ever been. Like just.
I mean, I'll reach out to Celine Dion because that's who I want to do. Is Celine's filling in as Mick Manhattan?
If Josh Gad and Celine Dion played Casey and Mick in the Scene Snobs musical episode, I would shit a brick.
Life complete. I would be done. I don't think there's a higher level we could achieve. I would just, that's it. Like at that point, I would quit my job and just do this full time, making money or not. It doesn't matter. I'm just racing to the finish line.
I would do it. Like I'm all in. Like let's just do it. Let's just write something. Let's just write a story and then we'll write some music. That's
exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to be a la the Scrubs musical.
I love it. Also, happy late anniversary. Thank you.
Oh,
appreciate that. I'll sing.
Done. You're in. You're in.
I can do some music stuff and usually have some free time in the winter.
Then, John, this is what we're doing. I'm going to give you the outline and the lyrics and just let you kind of work it. And we'll figure out what goes more. Do we want to do like a Danny Elfman style? Are we doing this like Boston Pops?
I want it to be everything.
Okay. Oh,
I want to touch down. I want to have a scene where I'm tap dancing. Have I ever tap danced in my life? Nope.
But Gregory Hines, you shall be in this one.
Oh my God, we should do the Baryshnikov Gregory Hines scene when they dance together from White Nights.
Yes.
To our own song. And here's the thing. If there is not a 12-minute solo for Mick to sing about vaginas.
It's going to be, are you ready for this?
Wait. I got it. Okay, I know you do. I should sing a 12-minute song. It's just a solo song. Nothing to take away from you, but explaining the birds and the bees.
I love it.
Now what do you got?
Okay, so you're going to do that because you're drunkenly in my garage, and that's where the tap dance will occur. It's drunkenly in the garage, just prattling on about something, and that's how we show our love. That's when we create our guy love moment.
We call it the relapse song.
Perfect.
Oh my God. We need
then
to get a couch for the garage.
There always has to be an overarching song, right? Like Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah.
Ours is going to be The Strongest Ship in the Fleet.
That's got to be the end. That's got to be the finale.
Oh, I know the whole song will be in the finale, but there will be bits and pieces dropped throughout the entirety. That's how we weave it in there, because that's the ultimate overriding purpose of the Scene Snobs is friendship. And we really need special effects, so I can do this and it'll go friendship.
The Scene Snobs Friendship Extravaganza Spectacular.
Sing along.
Musical
good
episode.
Time.
My God. Casey, I'm so in on this.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to work on writing some of this tonight while I'm in the bath.
Our first one should be a monorail type of song. We're singing a song called
Oh my God.
No. Here, listen. We're singing to somebody, maybe a little boy or something, and just say, what does it take to be a snob? A little bit of ingenuity. And then just keep going with the most random of words about how to be a snob.
It's wonderful. And what we'll do is it'll be the tale of us growing up in high school and thinking that like how we were going to earn our place and be a somebody's. And that's where our snobbery grew. I love it.
And we act it out. So it's like, what does it take to be a snob? And you take money out of like a blind can.
But actually, no, it all takes place in the video store. That's where we became snobs, is in the video store. So that's where what it takes to be a snob. That's in the video store. I love it.
What's the whole purpose of this? You should be the star of it. And it's the snob looking for love. That's the whole premise of it. That's the through line.
And what you find out is by the end, I actually had love all along, and it was the greatest love of all, friendship.
But your solo is going to be you in the video store putting tapes away, singing, I just want that snobby feeling.
Just weeping.
I think we have a bona fide hit on our hands.
I just need a snob.
I'm going to make, if we ever do this,
Perfect.
I'm going to have one record made of all the songs. One. And I'm going to hide it. And one. I'll get two made for us. But I'm having one made, right? And I'm going to sell it for $45,000.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, because it's Wu-Tang art at that point. It's a special piece that only one has ever existed. And the other two will never be released ever again because they're ours. They'll be etched with our names on it. So if I ever see anything out there with Mick on it, I'll be like, son of a bitch.
Oh, my God. We should just start doing random shit. That's what we should do. Like write memoirs. But our memoirs are just us trashing each other.
Just memoirs of how I was held back because this anchor in my life was just never letting me succeed. But we totally just rip on each other. Like you can constantly be like, this irresponsible bastard was never doing the things he said he was going to do, which it's closer to the truth than it should be. Maybe I'd make it bigger.
My name of my book, my memoirs are going to be Living on a Lonely Snob Island. Living on a Snobby Island, the Mick Manhattan story.
Okay, mine is going to be Surviving Snob Island. Casey
and it's just us literally trashing each other and like making stuff up. Like, dude, I heard that he had a pet cow and he hated it. And
I heard that he was in fact the reason Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen got divorced.
All 9.5 inches. Oh my God. It'd be like 3 chapters because we get bored.
That's like all it would be. Yeah.
Me holding an apple, just staring off into it on the cover. It's so stupid. On the cover. Like, not even an author's photograph.
Mine will be like 27 pages and then all of a sudden 30 pages of art because I needed a doodle before I got back into writing, and it's just one last chapter to wrap it up.
My brain's about to explode. I
see that. I don't know what's about to happen. Are you all right? Are you having a stroke?
We should write memoirs, our own memoirs. Write one chapter.
We said that.
No, listen. Write one chapter. And then somewhere in the book, we pick a place and we type in aha. And that's it. And they have to buy the book, and it's like 460 pages. And then
just one chapter somewhere in the middle. You know, it's
not even a chapter. We're do the forwards for each other's books.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I don't even care if people think this is good right now.
It's amazing. I would love to do a treatment of our books. Let's do them for each other 100%. I will write yours. You're only allowed to title it, and you write mine. And it's just us crapping on the other one and praising ourselves.
No, we should write each other's life stories.
Okay. Oh, my God.
And fill in the parts we don't know.
Just biographies of all the big parts. And what we call it, mine would be a guesstimation. Me and my bro doing science over here. The Mick Manhattan story.
The bestsellers. Oh no, yours is a bestseller and mine's not, and I'm just pissed. Just angry. We're breaking up the Scene Snobs.
I don't know. I just kept calling him a jackass. I don't know why. I spent 47
all work
minutes.
And no play make Mick a dull boy.
Things are fine at home. I don't know why you're asking.
On chapter 4, you don't understand. All you said was Casey, and then you listed off a bunch of stuff you need to get from the grocery store.
It was really weird. I'm not sure what you sent to print, bro.
And it's still a 45-page chapter.
Didn't you say you were cutting out carbs? What the hell, man?
Then for our second book, it's going to be us writing together. And it's going to be a how to podcast book. But we don't talk a second about podcasting.
Nope.
It's literally just everything else we do.
how to be a person. Like, we just go through our daily routines, but they're real awful. Like, yeah, I wake up at 4 a.m. Oh, to work out? No, I make coffee and then usually kick my feet up and watch some TV for about 45 minutes. Do you do anything else? No, we'll sometimes read a comic book. You know, I'm supposed to leave for work around 5:30, so usually I try to get in the shower around 5:30. But like, just awful, all the worst.
And it trails off. It trails off like
Yeah.
your thought. Like, it literally is just like your thought just kind of goes into a place, and it's just like you got to figure it out. Choose your own adventure at the end. Every time it trails off, we put choose your own adventure at the bottom.
Do you think Casey's currently thinking about A?
It's like that New Girl episode when he writes the book and he's like, listen, he misspelt rhythm. And he goes, sometimes you're going to have some things. 37 times. He named this girl Linda. He put her in the book. This is it. This is all she shows up in. And she's a pretty significant character. Kathleen's taps are in the garage. I need to borrow them.
Ooh. Well, we're in.
John, take notes. I think we wrote it. We wrote the musical.
Oh, yeah. The musical's ready. We need 5 songs and we're good to go.
All the great creative ideas. No, because I don't talk to Casey in the bathroom because I like to focus on TikTok. All the great ideas come when Casey and I are just together.
Usually.
In a video store, so it's a period piece. No,
Yes.
We're going to be failing video store employees.
What if we're just breaking into an old video store? And reminiscing? The whole musical is us just reminiscing of every portion of our life. That's all it is.
It's just thinking about random things that took place in the video store that couldn't possibly take place in a video store.
Oh, absolutely. Like, one of them is we're being chased by a zoo animal. We're like, I remember the day of the tiger. What?
We should do it like that Family Ties episode where Alex's best friend died, and it's all on a soundstage in the black, and they only set up like chairs in certain places, and that should be the whole thing.
That's it, right there, top to bottom.
Just say it's a video store because we have a VHS tape in our hands. I only have 6, so it's like, all right, calm down. And that one's not even marked. I don't even know what's going on here. Oh my god!
Wow, that's amazing.
Start doing random stuff. Isn't that what you've been doing all day long? No. My days are busy, and I'm tired of it. I don't like it.
Like, not all day long, all along. Like, you and I always do this. We always do random stuff. It's who we are. So, yes, Kathleen, you're right. Yeah, you really got defensive there, buddy.
I had a busy day. I'm kind of tired.
I got home about 2 hours ago after leaving for work yesterday at 7 a.m.
You're not big.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris? What's up, guys? I totally forgot today was Tuesday. Sorry. I'm like, it's all good, man. You're here. And we love it.
Better late than never, huh? Am I right?
That's true. A stroke of genius.
That's another name of the songs. Better late than never.
Oh my god. And it all stems from us talking about Ghostbusters 2 and that scene when Cheech Marin says, better late than never. And then it just breaks off in a song. We're literally not pushing the story further anymore.
No,
we're literally
this
talking
is not about the
Titanic
story.
Scene from Ghostbusters 2. And when he goes, oh, what does he say? Oh, he says better late than never. And then we laugh and break out in a song about
exactly
nothing.
That's all we do. We just continue the entire time. I love it.
My God, we're genius.
I'm going to work in Starship Troopers there. We're going to have some point where it's like, everyone should have a friend like me. A friend like you. And then we just go.
Chris says Mick cracks me up when he loses it. Well, listen, Chris, keep watching my eyes throughout the episode. And if you see him get real cloudy real fast, you know where I'm going, and I'm probably going to lose it.
Valid.
Hey, it helps me sleep and it's legal. I don't care. Better late than later good. Damn it, Paul, you ruined our song.
Better late than later. Good evening, snobs and snob family. Well, Paul Dunn, it's a pleasure to see you, friend.
I will tell you this, Paul. I know you'll buy both our books.
Oh, yeah. And you'll watch the musical. In fact, he's going to have to be part of it because we have to include the Ultimate Fan Experience. As part of the Ultimate Fan Experience, you get to be in the musical.
That's true. You got to sing, though. Make it a graphic novel drawn by your kids.
That's a really good idea.
That's a really good idea.
River would be so good at that. Oh my gosh.
We are planning on monetizing that plan. We're flat out stealing your idea.
You can't write this. You can't read this part of it. You're just going to have to randomly draw characters based on what I tell you loosely.
Oh my God. Being on TikTok isn't being busy. It is. Oh my God. Do you know what stuff I have to do for TikTok? First off, all right, real quick rundown of my day. I've been doing Skyline stuff since I woke up because I didn't do it yesterday because I was really sick, but I was still doing the new show Betting Bros and Scene Snobs stuff. So like I was busy. When I'm on TikTok, Chris, no BS, it takes me between the two TikToks now 2 hours, 2 solid hours straight time. Maybe not all consecutive, but 2 hours of stuff to do for TikTok. It is because it's not just TikTok.
No.
First of all, the concepts alone.
Well, then you have to put them out somewhere. You have to get them onto YouTube. If not, put them on as reels everywhere else. You do quite a bit.
I try.
And you do it fantastically, my friend. And tell you what, the Scene Snobs reap the benefits of your awesomeness. Thank you.
You're buttering me up for something. I don't have any more Tay-Tay tickets.
A new song, don't worry.
I like it. We should get her for a surprise song.
Who?
Tay-Tay.
Oh, my, of course. Yeah, we'll just bring her right up. No problem.
She should be the love interest.
Oh, I was hoping for Haley Williams, but I guess.
Who's Haley
Williams? I have to go for Tay-Tay. What, from Paramore?
No, we need an actor. Tay-Tay
Haley Williams, she's acted in music videos and stuff.
I mean, yeah, but was she in Amsterdam with Christian Bale?
No, which was amazing, by the way.
I started it today. It was good. I watched Off the Line with Mel Gibson. Or On the Line. I mean, I didn't hate it. I was like, whatever. It is middle of the road. It's a middle of the road. All right.
Is it as good as talk radio? You know everything from me if you're going to go DJ.
I don't even. Okay. All right. They're not even that interesting on the mic with it. Like, they're not. And that's one of the things, like, in my full review I went into, like, how I'm like, he's supposed to be a shock jock, but it's just. But overall, I was kind of like, all right, I see what you went there with, and you tried, and I dig it.
Okay.
Nice. Mel Gibson was good in it.
Yeah, I mean, not shocking. He's a good actor.
True.
Yeah, but Amsterdam's absolutely fantastic. I'm a huge fan. I fell in love with it. I had David O. Russell.
David O. Russell.
Is that? Yeah, fantastic. He's always great, but the cast was phenomenal. What everyone put, and John David Washington still blows me away. Between Black Klansman and this, he's just phenomenal.
Yeah, he's fantastic. So, you're right. Even in Tenet, he was really. I didn't love that movie, but
Tenet,
he was really good.
Yep, agreed. So yeah, highly recommend Amsterdam. Worth a watch.
Do the Patreons get autographed books? Absolutely.
Yes.
They do. And actually, I have a plan for Patreons. So I got these pins made up. These little Scene Snobs pins of our logos.
Okay.
And the first 20 Patreons are going to get one. Awesome. And those are the OG Patreons. And as long as they have that pin, if they come and see us live or they do this, they get them for free for lives. They get, or anything that's like behind a paywall, they get for free. They got to be the OG, though.
And every year after, we'll have only a set number of new pins. So that way it changes every year. So if you're a patron that year, that calendar year, you get a pin. But it will never be the same pin. It will not be the OG pin.
No, the OG pin's got to be. Yeah. I like anybody else can have another pin, but those are the OG. Nobody else can those.
Yeah.
Guess who's a patron? There you go. You got a pin. I haven't sent them out yet, but don't worry. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
we should say
George.
Thank you before we start cheering. It's gonna just be I'll hit myself with my own car this time while singing. Can we do that? Will you let us hit you with the car for the musical?
We will have him singing and then just randomly get plowed by a truck.
It should be him singing from the camera point of view from us in the car, screaming, and he's singing Ultimate Fan Experience.
Ultimate Fan Experience. Boom.
It's the ultimate fan experience. They hunt me down with their card. Correction minivan.
It's like a screwed up version of The Hunt, and I don't really like it.
Oh man, I'll buy both books, but tell you guys I only bought one. Which one? No, that's the kid.
See, that's the fun thing. We'll just tear each other apart. I mean, I know deep in my soul that it won't be mine, and I'll cry, but it's okay, Kathleen.
My first memoir is going to be.
I'll keep the tears inside.
My first memoir is going to be The Elephant of Mystery, the Mick Manhattan story.
Mine will be generally not on topic.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think that'll work pretty well.
Mario may like movies, but he also likes me too. These are all our old shows, by the way, people. Like jokes,
my radio adventures in a tattoo shop.
Oh my god, those are fun.
That could actually be a real title. Yeah, it's too much of a real title. Nah.
Yeah, we got the joke titles for us.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm a TikTok junkie, so I get it. I know you're on there all the time. You're doing good, man. Guess who's a Patreon? Thank you again. We are getting pins. Awesome. Yes, you are, sir.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Yep.
OG. Mystical Lance, what's going on, man? How you
Mystical
doing, man?
Lance.
So, Mick, what I got to do with that Swift? Nothing. That's my wife's thing.
A lot of cuddles.
Do you understand when she bought these? She bought these early. She was ready to go, and she bought them on StubHub. So
I'm so proud of her.
I was actually surprised because so many people were having trouble getting them. Right?
Well, yeah, there was different sites where, like, the Ticketmaster one was a struggle. But if you were able to get into, like, I know SeatGeek was pretty good because I was looking at snagging the ones for Arizona because it would be pretty sweet to go hang out with my friend Shaba out there since I wouldn't, it'd be a cool trip. It's March 17th. It's my birthday. But plane tickets are about $700.
I love you, buddy. You know that. Friendship.
I love you, buddy. Yeah.
What's the strongest ship in the fleet?
Friendship.
Do I have to punch a teenager in the face to get you a ticket?
You should. Let's do it.
We're going to Philly, so they're going to be hardcore ready to punch anyway.
Well, you know what? Don't fight anyone in Philly, bro. I need you to come back.
Okay.
Don't.
Do I have to get my ass kicked in Philly so you can
that more feasible? You know what? Go up there and pretend you're defending my honor, and maybe Taylor will hear about it and be like, "Oh my gosh, they should totally come in here."
Dude, you do realize that if we went to a Taylor Swift concert together, I'm gonna Wolverine cannonball you at Taylor Swift.
Oh, I kind of figured as much. Yeah, I'm okay with it though.
And there she is. No fighting.
Hi, Bear.
I'm not allowed to fight for your ticket. My wife said it will be in my memoir. You can read it there. So
we'll talk about how we actually fought for my ticket. That's we'll decide on 3 stories that have to line up in our memoirs. Only 3 though.
Let me put it this way with the Taylor Swift tickets. When my wife bought them, and we're like lower level, we're not on the floor, but we're like down by it, like right next to it.
I would presume so.
Yeah. When we got these tickets, and I'm not gonna say how much they were because she'll probably hit me.
You should not. Nope, that'd be rude.
And it's not gloating or anything. She got them early, so like she was able to get a price that made me want to throw up.
Well, yeah.
But the fact that I see where she bought them at and where they are currently now,
yeah,
hurts a little bit. Like I told her, I was like, "Can we sell them?" Because we would make an astronomical thing. We'd receive like a lot from it. So,
well, that'd be funny if you flip them and then just wind up going in a further back position and make like triple the face value.
Oh my god, it would be amazing. Dude, to think about how much money I could get for Taylor Swift, because it's even today. So once it's sold out, we have 2 tickets together.
Yep.
And we're on like close to main level and on the floor. So let's see. Let's just see for shits and giggles.
Good old S&G purposes.
What it's up to now, price wise. Right.
Okay.
And
because I gotta imagine they're pretty high.
Yeah. That's.
I mean, it's not a VIP package, is it? We're just talking about tickets, right?
There's tickets that are just that show's not even doesn't even look like it has tickets anymore. I can't even click on it.
That I 100% believe.
That's so weird. So let's just see, because May 13th, that's not the day that we're going, but what is it up to? Let's see what it's up to. But that's Saturday, so I got to say it's maybe like 500 or some odd less. Now I want to know. Now I just want to know everything. Just tell me it all.
All right, so I'm looking. I mean, this isn't so bad. It's only $300 if I wanted to get out to Arizona and do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's $300 a ticket, and actually the prices are dropping on flights. I always forget that if you try to buy an airplane ticket on a Saturday, tickets are like $100 more, and then you wait until a Tuesday, and they're substantially cheaper. So Kathleen is saying they were $749 in Detroit. I do not doubt that, Kathleen. But the reason I really want to go to Arizona is because in Phoenix is where it's going to be Taylor, so the Mighty Tay-Tay, and more importantly, Paramore. So they're going to be sharing the stage. That's like super cool for me. So
Casey, do it. Swifties for life.
Swifties for life.
We're not selling them. You're not going to know we're selling them.
Ooh, yeah. Well, you're not going to know when she cuts you in the middle of your sleep.
Matt, I do owe you a pint glass, and I've been waiting on it to come, but they've been putting it off, so I'm just going to get one made from somewhere else, and I'll get it for you. But you do get pins, and I'll explain the pins to you, too. That's OG pins, so. All right, here we go. We should all get a VIP Fear Fest.
Chris, that's a strong poll. I like it. You know what? Let's talk year 5. How about for the Scene Snobs 5th year anniversary of doing the Carolina Fear Fest, we'll think about a drawing.
We'll think about it. Maybe we'll sell off my ticket stubs from Taylor Swift.
We will talk about the drawing in the musical. So you have to pay attention in the musical in order to be eligible for the drawing for the 5th year anniversary of the Carolina Fear Fest.
Hide the code in the musical.
Exactly. But that's what we're going to do.
But actually forget to put the code in the musical. The chicken's here. What's up, chicken? Yo. I know I'm late. We love you, buddy. We're so glad you came in.
Yeah, buddy.
So last time I looked at the Taylor Swift tickets where we were sitting, it was over $3,000. Oh no, it's $3,700 for tickets. That is not what we for one ticket.
For one ticket is $3,700.
It's I don't know where it's going to lie when Ticketmaster gets their crap together, but it's going to be nuts.
Wow. See, I also thought about this, and the idea of me going up to Philly is just a poor choice. Awesome. Yes, Chris, making you wait.
That's crazy. I saw 9 Inch Nails with David Bowie for $60. Yeah, because good bands don't charge you that much.
Yeah.
Good music doesn't charge you that much.
I mean, yeah, the Rolling Stones are still multi-$1,000 tickets. So, and that was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. You and I had Rush tickets that were like $250. So,
first,
didn't go to.
The Stones are allowed to charge $1,000 tickets. Why?
How is Tay-Tay not allowed to charge $1,000?
I'll tell you exactly how. Because Tay-Tay's not the Stones. Tay-Tay's great and all.
All right.
But
they have over
there
is generational talents. There are generational talents, bro. There are certain talents.
She's
that
not going
are
anywhere.
that
I know that.
And she's going to be around for a while. She's earned that right. I am
she has her
okay
own plane, so there's no big bopper type of situation going to happen.
Well,
it's all good. It's all good now.
I mean, that's how that happened.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Waylon Jennings lucked out, so. You know that story,
it's
right?
like that. It's like that Meatloaf song. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. God was only a wailing away.
You know that story, right?
No.
It was so Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Richie Valens all died in a plane crash, right?
Correct. Yes.
American Pie.
It's a great start to a joke.
No, it's not a joke. It's true. Richie Valens didn't want to fly, but they had to get to the next thing, and so but they can only fit 3, so he flipped a coin to see who gets the seat on the plane with another musician, and that was Waylon Jennings.
Oh, wow. That must have been a young Waylon Jennings, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he was probably in his 20s. I mean, that was 50s, 55, I think.
Yeah, thereabouts.
And then we never saw Lou Diamond Phillips again.
I don't know if what?
He played.
The LDP is still around.
I do love LDP. So my wife is pissed. She just messaged me off camera because it's Taylor, and I can't talk about Taylor in a bad way. That's it. That's all I got. There's literally no other part of the story.
I'm glad we interrupted that role.
That's it. Yeah, I mean that's going to go in memoir. That's like me doing a reading from my memoir. So my wife is pissed, and she messaged me off the thing. And
that's half the memoir. I can't wait to write this. This is the biography according to me.
Oh my God! If you become a Patreon, everybody gets a signed copy. There you go. Yeah, but the Stones aren't supposed to be here. It's like watching a miracle. Every show could be the last.
Look, sure. I'll say after the Babylon tour, yes. Everything post 1991. I absolutely agree.
Streets of Fire, you don't like it? Come on, leave it alone.
No, I love it. I'm just saying they should have been dead.
Streets of Love. Streets of Love. Sorry, Streets of Fire.
Streets of Love, yeah. Streets of Fire. Isn't that one of your movies?
Such a ballad. I love it. It's so weird. And I'm going to have a song just like that in our video story.
As you should.
Videos of love. And it's me in the adult section putting things away.
It's just me, meanwhile, dancing back behind it, like doing the Jagger moves. Like,
it's just you and a bunch of kids trying to poke your head through the thing.
Yeah. Just trying to Jagger our way through while you push us back.
Well,
and that's actually the ballad part. That's where you're singing a love song to your potential beloved, whom you met at a bar.
Silly love songs.
Late night dreams and lost miracles led me to you.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous, and I love it.
Perfect.
I just want to do every part of this. I, for one, I so want the musical now, but I just don't understand. And there's so many people who are annoyed by this. First
annoyed
off,
by what?
Well, how ticket sales are pretty much going.
Mm.
So for me, do I really want to go see Taylor? I don't want to go to a concert.
Yeah, you're done. You've checked out.
I have checked out. Obviously, I haven't because I'm going to see Taylor. Like here's the thing. I feel like if somebody who hasn't, I have not been to a concert in, I would say 10 years. Now, barring like the beer and the blues brews and burgers festivals and county fairs and stuff, like not that. Mm-hmm. Like an actual physical concert I haven't been to where the main focus is sit there and watch the music played and kind of party out.
Yeah.
In at least 10 years. And even then I feel like I was fizzling. Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm 40.
Mine's been about a month and I'm 40 and I just went and saw Bandmade and they were awesome. And then before that I went and saw Bush and Alice in Chains and they were awesome.
No, and I don't doubt that. And I think that's great and, kind of cute and all. But here's the thing.
That you do that. That's nice.
Oh, you like to get out of bed.
At the same token, though, I still enjoy, outside and other people's faces.
That's not true. I think I've gotten better about that. I feel like I've gotten better about going outside and doing things.
A little bit. You're less curmudgeon-y.
I mean,
you were really curmudgeon-y, bro. You got to admit, your curmudgeon-ness is harsh when you're at that point.
I hear like there's definitely a ceiling to this. Like I don't know that I want to go out too much, but I don't need that much vitamin D. Once a week is fine.
I holy crap cannot wait for you to get back from Tay-Tay in May and be like, well, looks like another decade before I need a concert.
Well, I feel like you need to ease somebody in who hasn't been to a concert in like 10 years. And now, mind you, for context, everybody, I was always at concerts. We chased bands around the country, stuff like that. Like I was always going to concerts, music festivals, everything, movie festivals. The whole night. Like I was active. I did things. I went out. I had experiences, and I enjoyed them. Like I'm good now.
And now he can stop and die.
Now I can stop.
Because he's done. He's just now it's all over. Get rid of my legs. I need them no longer.
I listen. I'm just saying. But if you're gonna bring somebody to a concert, right, and who hasn't been in one in 10 years, I feel like, okay, let's go down to one of these smaller venues. Not even Merriweather. Merriweather.
It's a pretty good size.
It's a good size. Like that's a really good size. Like okay, so within that 10 years,
Anthem.
I didn't.
Like you and I, like we would go to the Anthem, which is one recently that I went to, or the Fillmore. It's one of the smaller venues, but it's still hip.
And I love
where all the
I
kids go to see some fancy new singers and songwriters.
I'm going to a football stadium to watch the biggest star in the world. I'm uncomfortable in my own home sometimes.
Yeah.
And I have to go to a football stadium with screaming Swifties.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no better way to do it than to just do it. And how can you ever just do it? You talk about diving into the deep end. Bro, that is full-on swan diving off like the high board. You're going nuts. You're just doing it. And why not? It's Tay-Tay. It's a generational, experience. It's something you will always be able to say, and your grandchildren will know what you're talking about.
All right, Casey. I think you're blowing this out of proportion.
Not even a little bit.
Telling me that you are. I should be going to, well, first of all, Tay-Tay is not even, my general fare of music that I get into.
Well, I mean, not everyone's perfect. It's okay.
I like her. Shut up. I like her. I think she's a fantastic artist, and I bust my wife's balls a little bit about it, but I think she's very good, and I enjoy her work, and she's fun. She is a lot of fun in her music.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I'm not looking for fun in my life. I'm looking for more of I want a relationship. I don't know what I want, but I don't want
clearly.
to.
I mean, do you want drugs?
I don't want to do anything. I think is really what it comes down to.
If I could just not do stuff, that would be pretty sweet.
I feel like that'd be fair, at least, right?
For the man who believes in justice, it's amazing the levels you put on injustice.
Listen, my level of so again, for context, justice back in the day was you're going to get these hands. Mm-hmm. Justice now is very much you shouldn't do that. And if you do that, I'll hate you.
See, justice for me now is you're going to get this dance, and then we dance off. That's how I like to handle my business at this age.
I like it.
It keeps me young.
I like the way that you handle this, but it's pretty righteous of you.
I thought it was.
So Kathleen says, I looked at the Stones' birth years, 2 in 1943 and 1 in 1947. Good for them to be able to still perform. You're being serious. I read that as it was mocking.
1943, 2 of them were born before World War II ended.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
Mary says, but everyone in there will be living their absolute best life, and I bet you $100 will be positively infectious and not what you are expecting.
You should take that bet. You love bets.
Oh yeah, you want me to be an asshole for 4 hours of Taylor Swift? Okay, for $100, I'll do it.
I'm all so much fun.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a baller move too. I'll give you a relationship.
Oh,
I didn't mean that type of relationship. I meant I'm glad. That's all. All right, let's think about this one for a second.
Where are you going with it?
I'm just gonna say I'll take it. There you go. That's it. I'll take it. Love you.
That's a wise man. Oh, Jenny Gal.
I've seen your hands, sir, and you can watch them too on Betting Bros. Math versus Smash live every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. That is, we do have a new show on that channel. But I don't want to call it a channel because I do not want a channel.
Then stop calling it a channel.
It's not a channel.
You mean in association with the Scene Snobs production?
Yeah. I'm definitely not going back. I'm not going backwards. I'll tell you that much.
No, we're trying to go the Aaron Spelling route. We don't want a channel, but we want to be in connection with 7,000 shows at once.
Awesome musicals.
Yeah.
That's
check.
Aaron Spelling.
That's a spelling thing.
Such a spelling thing, He always had these awesome musicals for us to sing.
All the time. Or a Bill Lawrence-esque.
He was just smart, man.
That is true, yeah. Bill Lawrence was just a master at everything he touched.
Ted Lasso was proof of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he has like 5 shows, and they're amazing. Cougar Town, Spin City, Scrubs, and Ted Lasso. Just guy's magic.
Yeah, he's so good at it. I love it.
Really is.
Hold on. I want to show you something. I was trying to get something done.
Dan is asking, can Casey sing I Try?
Dan, don't ever ask a drastic question like that again.
Not well. How about that? I can answer it that. I don't sing well, but I will definitely put 100% effort into it.
We have to invite Dan on in the morning show when he's off for summer because he's a scuba diver instructor.
Yes, exactly. What
Did I really just say that? That was the first thing that came to my mind.
Man's always diving for pearls.
No. But I said when he should join us every day when he's off for summer. Mm-hmm. And then my first thought was he's a scuba diver instructor.
Yeah, totally makes sense. They actually do all their work at night. He's a nighttime scuba diver instructor. So
I don't know where I am right now. It hit. If you're watching,
he's actually an Arctic scuba instructor. So it's a different thing. They keep different schedules.
You'll see the new shirt I made for us.
Just trying to struggle through saving your joke is a full-time job.
Casey, how much do you want? $180,000. Oh.
Please, right now.
You're like that famous Spider-Man comic book cover where he's holding up the machinery. Oh, I'm making that meme. Mick's failed jokes and Casey Carey. Oh my god, it hurt a little bit, you dick.
That was the point, because that's what it's supposed to sound like when it's funny. Who wants to live?
I love it, but at the same time, I was watching that last night. But my don't deviate. You're gonna confuse me, and I'm gonna get out of sorts. All right, so I made us a new shirt.
All right, let's see the new shirt.
I might have to change a few things, so it's not gonna go live just yet. But guys, get on that Scene Snobs merch.
Yes. Oh my god. All right,
tell me you want to wear that as a shirt.
I would, but what kind of infringements are we dealing with? Like, are there likeness rights struggles here that we have to like?
That's why I said I may not be done just yet. We've done so many things that like skirt the line of whether we are allowed to do this or not. We got.
It's pretty much it's our memoirs. Show.
We can hide behind the guise of that, but for how long until we're in a Handmaid's Tale scenario? How long, Casey?
Well, I mean, once we're in the Handmaid's Tale scenario, we just flip our political views and lie to everyone, and we'll be fine.
Oh, I will 1,000% do that.
We've got the right wedding tackle for it.
I will not stand on principle. My justice wings go out the window when
it comes to survival.
Because it's just like society. It's like, is America still the best place to live? And if the answer is yes, I'm gonna switch everything and just roll over and show my belly.
Yep.
I don't want to be
not?
Here
just like Batman would have.
I think I've given up to enough. I feel. Oh, Kevin Conroy, we love you.
Yeah, we love you. We lost Kevin Conroy this week.
And
the voice of Batman, the animated, our Batman, probably one of the most famous Batmen.
I'd say he's our Batman. Because I'd say we were a little bit younger for Keaton at the time.
We were too young for Keaton until Batman Returns. Batman Returns is when Keaton was able to kind of become our Batman. But before that, I mean, yeah, Kevin Conroy that's my Batman. I mean, Mark Hamill's my Joker.
But think about it. I mean, yeah, but from my perspective, being 90s kids, right? So we get, dude, I'm so high right now.
Bravo.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, buddy. That's what we got to tell the stories of. It's just like the stuff that's like, yeah, no, we did this, and it's just like, oh, really? Like Mick never touched it. He never went in. He was super straight edge. He didn't do anything. I'm gonna go laugh for a bit. Hold on.
I just need to laugh. Laugh break.
Join us if you're listening. All right.
Laugh like your favorite Manhattan.
Stop saying things. You're making me laugh. Pearls of wisdom. I don't even know what that was for.
Because he's diving for pearls of wisdom.
Oh, the scuba gear came back. Like callback.
It's a big callback, and it's really big around, just like Pete Davidson.
I'd say he was a tuna can. Get out of here.
No. I mean, you're a freaking what? Like a Heineken 24 boy. So.
Could at least give me a Foster's.
No, that's uncomfortable for everyone.
Oh man!
How'd you have kids? Well, you see, there's a distance thing if you launch it in.
Oh! Oh! Don't make me throw up.
Well, you're the one talking about being a Foster's can. You can't even. Who can pleasure that? Like, just snatching it in your head. Like, who do you even do with that?
In conjunction to all of this, I've drank Foster's one time in my life. We were stranded. Listen, it's a good story. Okay, so we went out to the city. This has to be like 2001, right? We go out to the city, and we get back too late. So none of the trains are running until 6 a.m. and it's like 2:30 in the morning. So we go back out to the bars for a little while. We go to 4, and then it's like 4:30 in the morning. We come back, and I'm still wanting to drink. So they're still serving in the train station. So I get a Foster's because it's really all they had. And my whole complaint for the rest of the night was how uncomfortable it is to hold something that big. I have a penis.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you went around telling people, I don't like holding things this large. So we automatically know how big it isn't. We figured out your range. From there, we can work down. And I'm really excited because I can just imagine you getting a Foster's, and I guarantee you wandered around telling everyone it's Australian for beer. There's not a doubt in my mind at least 5 times.
Listen, I can be very funny at times. I'm not being boastful or arrogant. I'm just saying I'm very funny.
No, you're hilarious. One of the funniest people I know on this earth.
So, but I am straight up okay with the lampshade humor. And if anybody doesn't know what a lampshade humor is, it's the joke. Like, comedians hate the lampshade humor guy because he's the guy that puts the lampshade on his head and stands in the room, and like you're supposed to think it's funny. It's stuff like that, like running around with a Foster's and saying like it's Australian for beer. I'm 100% that guy is like, I can say this and make it laugh.
Yeah, but he does it in a dead horse style way. So it's like he will just continuously beat you with it.
Oh my God.
Australian for beer. Australian for beer. Australian for beer.
All right, calm down. I stopped the 33s. I stopped them.
That is
I used to beat a dead horse. I don't beat that horse anymore.
You do not anymore. You politely take it out back and shoot it when necessary. Thank you. It is kind.
I mean, that's when I'm stubborn and I'll hold to my guns.
Yes, you will.
Like, I'm not changing my mind. This is clear, concise evidence that we're handing to you at this moment. No, it's not.
This is exactly what I call humor. My dad called it humor. I'll call it humor. Bruce Springsteen thinks it's funny. Jersey thinks it's funny. And I'm here for Jersey.
Oh, come on. That's kind of true. I swear to God, if you put that in my memoir.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, the chapter 4 is Jersey, and chapter 7 is why I took so long to tell you about Jersey, and chapter 8 is how come I need to remind you how great Jersey is. It's a whole thing. I've got it going. This is going to be beautiful.
I'm going to write this book. I'm going to write this book, and I'm going to write this book. That's.
I want to read your version.
What? It's going to. Mick Manhattan, The Art of Jersey.
I may have failed Jersey, but Jersey never failed me. The Mick Manhattan story.
Why do I call myself Manhattan when I'm from Jersey?
Because I saw it every night.
Is too long of a last name.
Yes. Yes. Oh, you finally nailed yourself with a bridge and tunnel. Oh, this is glorious. That was wonderful.
Oh my God. I don't know why all of a sudden all these stories keep popping in my head now, but like I never told you the story about how we got our car stalled out on the Lincoln Tunnel and we had to get a taxi service to take us to New Jersey through the Lincoln Tunnel, and it was 7 of us in an inflatable sheep.
Wow.
And it was amazing.
That sounds pretty incredible. I remember the inflatable sheep story. So maybe we were drunkenly told. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of sheep somewhere.
Wow. That's it. Inflatable sheep, the dark tale of a snob.
When you have to enter the tunnel and all you have is an inflatable sheep.
From inflatable sheep to Taylor Swift, the McManhattan tale.
And then under it, it's just got a little asterisk, and it's just like, no, I just went to go see one of her concerts. My night in the Lincoln Tunnel, and it's just a picture of me with an inflatable sheep under me.
But I want Aubrey Plaza to actually do the cover wearing a blue t-shirt, a Scene Snobs hat, and carrying an inflatable sheep. And why Aubrey Plaza? First person to pop in the head. I think it'd be perfect. Good likeness.
There is every single, and I'm telling you now, every single book cover I make for all books that I'm going to write ever, I'm doing a photo shoot, and I want to do 90s. I want to do it like every cup. You know what I mean?
Every video, like every CD.
I want to do 90s pop albums.
90s. Yes, yeah.
As book covers,
So here's the fun part too. We can also just get the pops from those famous albums. So like all the NSYNC ones, and we could be doing Bye Bye Bye.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
Right?
I'm in. All right. Let's talk about some things. I got some things to talk about.
Well, my friend, let's thing talk.
Look out for our new shirt on our merch. But I do want to bring up, guys, we do have a new show that joined us. I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but just kind of throw it up there. It's called Betting Bros, Math vs. Smash. Math takes his algorithm that he has put together, his plan for how to pick the winning games for football. And it's so far been put to good use. But then you have Smash, the man who comes in and he just tears it down. And he tells you who you should go off your gut. I love it.
One with the brain, one with the heart. See how they do working together.
In fairness, they're both pretty smart. I will say that.
Very much so.
No, you're fine. You know them.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying they got them brains and everything.
I love it. But you guys should definitely smash all day, son. I will say.
We're not going to tell you which one he is.
Yeah. Look at the pictures. They are going to be live on Tuesdays at 5:30 p.m. Of course, guys, I hope you remember to, check them out. If you're into sports, especially, we'd love to have you, see what you think. I'd love to hear what you think of the show and stuff like that. If you guys are up for it, remember every Friday, I don't have the thing up, but every Friday we have our morning show.
Yes, the Scene Snobs Morning Drive live at 7 a.m. every Friday morning. Go ahead and kick off the start of your weekend and end of your work week with your two favorite snobs as we get into the crazy stories of the week, tell you what's coming up that weekend, and, check out weather and traffic that can be important to you. Could be important to you.
We did that once each.
Yeah, we got to do it again. Oh, we're totally doing it again. I still have
it.
I'm not done with it. It's not that.
And guys, I want to thank our patrons, and both do. We both love you guys, and we appreciate all of you for supporting us the way you do and helping us keep the lights on. Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, Chris S., Chris H.,
Dale, Dan, John B., Ron, Jason, AJ, Radar, John W., and George G3. We thank you all so very much. Special thanks to our patrons.
That's right. And patreon.com/thescenesnobs. We have 3 tiers available. Go check it out.
And you should definitely join us at the Snobs Nation Discord, where you can tell us all about how you think our shows are going, things you'd like to see us do better, and find out if we actually are going to listen to you or just continue to make you laugh. We love you and hope you continue to hang out with the Snobs Nation, so come on and join us over at Discord.
And guys, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to us. We appreciate it. Again, we have more shows coming, more live events, and everything like that. It's going to be a great time. We love having you be a part of it. But if you hit it, subscribe and hit like on all the videos you watch, it really helps us go a long way. So we appreciate you.
And it's that special time of year when it's time for you to go buy stuff for other people. So make sure you pop on over to thescenesnobs.com and go to our link tree where you can check out our merch store. And you can just buy all of our stuff for all of those tough to shop for people who wouldn't want a Scene Snobs tumbler or perhaps a Strongest Ship in the Fleet mug. Only losers. That's who wouldn't want them. So go join and support the Scene Snobs.
Make sure to follow us everywhere. We're all over social media. These are our handles. You can find them. All the links are down below, so make sure you go check it out. And I do want to say thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. We are still plotting it out, but we possibly may do... Well, okay, so here's the deal. Do you want to do the Thanksgiving overnight, or do you want to do the Friday morning show?
I think we always do the Thanksgiving overnight. I think we should do both. I think we should be so disgusting the next morning.
Oh my God. We're never going to wake up. No. We can't do the overnight and the morning show. We can't. I'll die. I will die. I don't sleep as it is. So guys, I think we're going to get the because you're going to be away, aren't you?
I mean, I am, but how? Well, okay. Well, let's have this discussion offline because I feel like we need to have.
We're still on the air. All right, sorry. Guys.
I'm saying, yeah, we need to stick with our Friday morning. Like, I think we absolutely need to stick with the Friday morning to keep it going.
Our new Scene Snobs Black Friday show.
Yes, that's perfect. We're not going to start at 7. We start at noon, and you're either doing leftovers or shopping.
I want to do 7 and then maybe go till noon. We'll see how we feel. Guys, thank you again for watching. Casey, take it away, my friend.
It's a pleasure, and thank you for joining us as always. We hope we made you laugh and brought a little bit of sunshine in this crazy life that it is. Things are wonderful as always, and it's better when you're around with us. So remember to always be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Thank you.
And guys, I appreciate you watching as always. Appreciate Casey's kind words there. And I just want to say, see you next Tuesday.
Sweet mug.